Now that we understand what the symbols mean, let's practice evaluating these expressions. Let's remember the process evaluating means that I'm going to find the information where they tell me what the variable is worth. On these slides, this information is in the lower left. Then I'm going to substitute that value in for the variable in the expression, and then I'm going to perform the operator. So that's why it's always very important to know what operator is there. So let's look at this expression. I would first say that is 8x's, and later on in another lesson, you'll understand why it's important to be able to think that way. But in this case, when I'm evaluating, I want to think that's 8 times x. So therefore, come down here, find out what x is. X is 11. So I'm going to insert a little dot here and put my 11. Because otherwise, without that dot, it looks like 811, which is definitely a wrong answer. So the expression that I need to evaluate is 8 times 11. Well, 8 times 11 is 88. So the total would end up being 88. Look at this one. That is a fraction of x fourths. However, I need to remember that since fractions are based on dividing things, this is also showing me division. That is x divided by 4. So come down here, find what the value of x is. X is 16. Let's substitute the 16 for the x. So I realize I need to do 16 divided by 4, which what is 16 divided by 4? 4. So the total ends up being 4. This is 6x's, which is the same thing as 6 times x. So come down here, x is 4. I'm going to insert my dot. That means I need to do 6 times 4. I can see that after substituting. What is 6 times 4? 24. Finally, this is 20, the fraction 27x. And now my brain is like, whoa, that makes no sense. So let's go to what fractions are about. It's about dividing. So that's 27 divided by our unknown. Let's find out what the unknown is. The unknown is a 3. So I need to do 27 divided by 3. Well, 27 divided by 3 is 9. See how whenever you make sure you know what those symbols mean, then your brain can handle it. But until then, your brain's like, okay, this makes no sense. So let's really focus on understanding our symbols through these lessons.